Okay.
Call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Mrs. Bond,
Here.
Mrs. Dopp,
Here.
Mrs. Gay,
Here.
Mrs. Grooms,
Here.
Mrs. Harlow.
Here. Okay, everyone had a chance to look at the minutes from our last meeting?
Yes.
Any changes or corrections?
Nope.
Submit them as approved. And then I guess we go to business.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to start off the business with the Tree City USA application approaching, as this is the reason why we do have a tree board and hold these meetings. You all do make a great impact on that, and pretty much every department in the city as well helps out with that. So we do appreciate your support with that. In September, they're going to open it up, and I'm going to try to apply for it as soon as possible in September. I'm not sure of the exact date. It just says on the website coming September 2025. But I will be, I'm expecting a son in October, so I want to get this kind of rolling because I'm going to be out of the office for quite some time in mid to late October and November, and it's usually due early December.
Oh.
So I'm going to be submitting that. I work a lot with Brent and Kelly and Chris Dunn and Sherry over at the Streets Department. They all help me out with, we all kind of compile and put this together, and we all work together. So we all work well, and I'm glad we're able to try to get the status going, and I'm looking forward to our 15 years of being a Tree City for next year. So the other thing I wanted to mention with that, going into the next item of business, is that you may have noticed we did a new city entryway signage project. That encompassed 33 signs in total. We did it in the last week of June in the east phase, and then we did the first week of July before the 4th of July in the western phase, because I wanted to make sure it was done before the 4th of July that people were able to see them. Thereafter, I wanted to give a thank you to Corey Jones in the Streets Department. He actually created Tree City USA signs that was able to adhere to some of the entryway signs. So in some of those images, I just took a picture, or there are pictures from a few of the signs that have them already. I still need to add some more for in the eastern phase, but when you drive down, for instance, there's one on Stroop Road when you drive down that he designed, and I was just able to bolt it right on. And then there's one out west as well on Infirmary Road there on the corner. We're able to showcase our Tree City USA status as well. So I think it adds a little bit of a nice touch and inviting touch to the city. So I just want to thank them for designing it, and also just thank all of you for being a part of Tree City and everything. It does make a big difference in terms of our city reputation and staying on top of things. Now, I know I'm kind of going through this kind of quick, but my next item is going to be my article, the education article, which is always part of the requirement for these tree board meetings. This one comes from the OCISA, which is the Ohio chapter of International Society of Agricultural, and they provide Tree of the Month articles. And this month's tree is the Turkish filbert. So as the name implies, the Turkish filbert is not native to Ohio or North America, but because of its unique growing characteristics, it is increasingly being planted in our urban forests and is regularly used by municipal arborists as a street tree, especially for difficult sites. That's another reason why I found it very unique for this month's tree board meeting, because it's something that a lot of municipalities can use in difficult areas, especially along medians and areas where there's you get a lot of high traffic and wind and everything. You want to look for a good municipal tree that will last a long time in that area. So the tree does withstand air pollution, compacted soils, high winds, heat and cold. It's pH adaptable, and it is very drought tolerant. tolerant, excuse me. And so that is why a lot of municipal arborists do choose this tree as to put in their cities and townships and everywhere else. When we look at this Turkish filbert, their trees are broad, simple leaves that are 3 to 6 inches long by 3 to 6 inches wide, doubly serrated with a taper point and heart-shaped base. With their bark, the Turkish filbert bark is lightly gray to brown. With age, it becomes corky and furrowed, giving it an interesting winter appearance. And it's also a very resistant tree in terms of bark, and that's why a lot of municipalities do use this type of tree. So the name Corylus is derived from the Greek word corylus or chorus, meaning helmet, which refers to the unique covering and closing in the nuts and seeds. Although they are edible, because of their size and difficulty to extract, these seeds and nuts are normally left to small mammals, especially squirrels. And then I'm going to get into their height. The Turkish filbert is generally considered a medium-sized tree, and it grows to a height of 40 to 50 feet with a branch spread of roughly 25 to 35 feet. According to the Ohio Department of Natural Resources, Ohio's largest Turkish filbert resides in Franklin County, and it measures 74 feet in height, and it has a 47-foot crown spread and a trunk circumference of 98 inches.
Wow.
So I'm kind of interested to see what that tree
Yeah.
Do they
looks
have any
like.
idea how old it is?
Let's see here. I did not give an age on that
Okay.
one, but I'm kind of interested. I'm gonna have to look it up now on the internet, see what it looks like on maybe on Google Street View or something. The shape of it is a pyramidal shape. If you go, I know on the back page kind of gives kind of the different shapes of trees and everything. That's a category that it does fall in. And then on the last page, there's information for seeing if the Turkish filbert is right for your property. And I think that's pretty important to kind of go through this list and see if it is very tolerable for the environment that you'll be putting it in. But other than that, I really don't have anything else to further comment on this article. I usually like to bring something interesting about trees that's kind of not just plain and boring. I like something that's actually applicable, such as, for instance, these are very popular municipal trees, and I feel like a lot of people probably don't know about that. So,
Are you saying, I'm sorry, are you saying Turkish filbert with an F? Or
yeah,
F, okay,
yes, yep.
all right.
Yeah, but does anyone have any questions or anything about the article or anything?
No, that's interesting.
Very nice. Well, I don't have anything else really to follow, but before we end, but I do invite, if you are interested, we do have a planning commission meeting at 6:00. If you would like to, if you'd like to stop by and stay and kind of observe how a planning commission meeting works, if you are interested in that. So I do invite you to, if you'd like to stay and get just a little bit of a feeling of how this works. But other than that, I don't have anything else to follow. Thank you.
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
Aye.
Okay.
Did I call?
You called the order.